Stan and Rose have been a part of the university family for as long as I can remember. They're invested in our university. I think they hurt as much as the players hurt when we lose. I think they feel the joy as much as the players feel the joy of the wins, because they're true members of the Panther community. When you trust people, it's because you know them. And when I trust people, I always look for, do they put the university first? And there's no question that Stan and Rose always put the university first, above and beyond all. Well, the one thing I want them to know is that they are appreciated. I mean, there's so many times that we kid around and I see Stan and Rose, and they're just like your brother, your sister to me. They're just like a member of your family, so you kid around with them. But what they really need to know is just how important their involvement has been to the growth of our program, and how important it is for me personally to have that kind of friendship with Stan and Rose.
Stan and Rose, thanks for caring. You've been doing it for a long time, and the length of time certainly matters. You've been doing it at a high level. You've committed your time, you've committed your efforts to the Panthers and to our community. But I think the way in which you did it is really what counts, and really what has made the difference for all of us that have benefited from knowing you and having a relationship with you is how much you care. And there's no price tag that you can put on the amount of passion and the amount of care that you've put into supporting the Panthers. So thank you.
Andy is deserving of a distinguished award because he has taken visual logic to incredible heights in just a few short years. They do business throughout the world and have become a leader in user experience. Andy is an innovative guy, always learning, always pushing himself and his team. And I think this blend of entrepreneurialism and innovation has made a huge impact on the Cedar Valley and beyond. His success has certainly impacted you and I and our students.
I had the opportunity to teach Andy Van Fleet at UNI in the mid-1990s, and I don't know of any other former student who has done so much to contribute to the future success of our graduates. His accomplishments in business have been phenomenal, but even more amazing to me have been his tireless efforts to help young student designers in their transition from school into business.
Andy exemplifies everything that is great about our UNI students: innovation, hard work, modesty, lack of arrogance, confidence in being able to figure things out and adapt to new career paths that didn't exist when he was in school. This is what I hope we are training our students for. And he is someone we can hold up and say, look, Andy was once an undergrad like you.
Andy has given back to UNI since the day he began his own business through internships and, in many cases, by hiring our most accomplished graduates. Thanks to the successes of Andy Van Fleet and others, our best graduates find challenging and rewarding careers within the Cedar Valley. Andy's initiatives and efforts have been wonderfully generous, and UNI is truly fortunate to have such successful young alumni like Andy Van Fleet.
Sue deserves the Distinguished Alumni Award because she bleeds purple and gold, and because she gets it. From the time she graduated, she's never wavered in terms of her financial and time commitment to the university. She does everything she can to make UNI a better place for faculty, staff, and students.
Sue Cayley is passionate about UNI and how special it is. She shows this enthusiasm when speaking with current students, when contacting her legislators to advocate for UNI's needs, and when she's enjoying a Panther sporting or alumni event. Sue has been generous over the years in her service to UNI. She graciously gives of her time, serving on the advisory board for the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences.
Sue supports UNI and her college both on campus and off. She stays informed about what's going on, offers suggestions that are rooted in her business world experience, and offers connections for UNI graduates looking to break into the workforce.
Sue also financially supports UNI, consistently giving to the Carol and David Bodensteiner Endowed Scholarship and the CSBS Dean's Fund for Excellence. Sue is very deserving of the Distinguished Award. She has shown a long-term commitment to UNI through her time, talents, and treasure. These have had tremendous impact on individual students as well as the larger institution. I am proud to know Sue, and I think she represents the very best of UNI. Congratulations, Sue.
Thanks, Sue. Thanks for helping make UNI the right place for faculty, staff, and students.
Dr. John Talley has had a remarkable career and is more than deserving of a distinguished award. UNI is not always seen as a science school, but alumni like Dr. Talley, who have had such an impact in the field of science, show that this university has an incredible program.
Dr. Talley's story is a great one for our students to hear. It surprises students and parents to find out that one of our graduates developed Celebrex. His story illustrates what a UNI chemistry graduate can accomplish. Dr. Talley's generous gift demonstrates his recognition that his undergraduate degree from UNI gave him the strong foundation needed to be successful, and that he wished to support future UNI chemists and biochemists.
Through his success, Dr. Talley has shown that an education from UNI can allow you to do amazing things and can truly help set you up for success after your time on campus. As a recipient of the Dr. John J. Talley Chemistry Scholarship, it is evident that Dr. Talley truly believes in the wonderful education students receive at UNI. Knowing that he and the department believe in me and are rooting for me is a motivator for my own success.
The recent establishment of the Dr. John Talley Chemistry Scholarship helps our department and UNI retain great students. One of the scholarship gaps we had were for students entering the second year of their program. The second year is often a funding gap for students whose one-year hometown scholarships are finished but are not yet qualified for our upperclassmen scholarships. Dr. Talley's scholarship helps us retain those talented students.
I want to be able to show the benefits of the education I received and how it can take me so many places in life. I want to thank Dr. Talley for all he has done in the field of science and for continuing to give back to the school where his success first began.
The Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry are thankful for Dr. Talley's many contributions to the University of Northern Iowa.
Michael Armbrecht came to us a few years back as a presidential scholar from Clemens, Iowa. He graduated in 1990 as an honors student and began his career with Honeywell, Inc. as a part of their corporate financial audit division. Just 6 years after starting his career, Michael volunteered to serve on the UNI Alumni Board and continued that service for 5 years. Many of our students returned to campus as recruiters and representatives for their firms, but returning to serve as a member of the Alumni Board is unique to Michael.
Michael Armbrecht is setting an amazing example about what it means to be a really engaged alum who cares about the future of his alma mater. He's taking real action to preserve and improve the college experiences of the students that come after him. Michael has endowed a scholarship that provides substantial financial support to an honor student with a major in the College of Business. I'm certain the financial support provides peace of mind to his recipients, but also a sense that a successful graduate out there believes in them enough to be a partner in their education. While it's easy to focus on the student who is benefiting from Michael's scholarship, the faculty and staff here are also very grateful that these scholarship dollars keep talented students at UNI. The students benefit, yes, but the campus as a whole is improved by the contributions made by the high-achieving students that Michael has elected to support.
The benevolent attitude shown by Michael in his establishment of a scholarship is not a new part of his character. I personally think Michael Armbrecht should be recognized as a distinguished alumni.
As someone who cares about the quality of the educational experience at UNI, I'm grateful to have donors like Michael that really care about supporting and maintaining our tradition of excellence. I'd like to think Michael is part of a chain reaction that will continue as the students he supports consider how they can pay it forward and invest in the lives of future UNI students. I would like to thank him for all he has done and all he continues to do for the University of Northern Iowa. Thank you.
Well, there's no question in my mind that, the countless number of hours that he's, invested in the university following his retirement, I think is ample enough reason and evidence enough for that award to be, given to him.
Bill Thrall has been a department head, and as a department head, I was able to see him more or less set the tone or set the standards by practicing them himself. And he was an excellent teacher. I don't think I know one person that has ever dealt with Bill Thrall that doesn't hear the name and a smile comes to their face.
When he was the director of the School of Health, Physical Education, and Leisure Services, he laid the foundation for the organization of this academic program, the organization of the school into divisions, and then he also hired a number of outstanding faculty members that have served the school and the university very well. In addition to that, he put in place plans for the Wellness Recreation Center and other developments that have served the institution well and provide outstanding resources, not only to run our academic programs, but that serve to recruit students to this campus and support them in their campus recreation activities.
Well, I think Bill Thrall is very deserving of this award due to the fact that he's put, ever since he's retired even, he has put an endless amount of hours every year into the Hall of Excellence, which he and Dr. Crawford have developed.
And, he's very loyal to the institution and continues to contribute in many different ways.
That's the thing that I really have respected about Bill Thrall throughout the years, and that not afraid to get his hands dirty, not afraid to walk the walk himself.
Aegon has done so much for the university in so many ways for so many years. They have given significant amounts of money as major gifts and also on an annual basis. Their support goes well beyond just financial. Over the years, quite a number of Aegon employees have graced our campus for a number of reasons.
Aegon has such a strong presence and name recognition among students on this campus because they make a point of asking how they can support UNI students. They want to be involved in the education and professional development of our students from day one. I know I can always count on Aegon to provide job shadows, participate in mock interviews, as well as talk with student groups and organizations.
Aegon's support has been visible to the students and to the community at large. The students know Aegon as a top quality employer. The example Aegon sets for other employers and organizations is that engagement on their part, while certainly having a philanthropic component and clearly benefiting Aegon itself, also gives better access to the students, making them more likely to be able to hire the best and brightest of our graduates.
Their activity and involvement with the Career Services Office is second to none. Aegon doesn't just support students on campus. They have a top-notch internship program that allows students to apply their classroom knowledge. They have also consistently been one of our top employers for full-time hires year after year.
I would say to Aegon that its support is hugely beneficial for the students and also gratifying in a personal sense, because their support shows their trust and ratification of what we are doing here at UNI. Thank you.
We are grateful for Aegon's support of our students through learning experiences in student organizations and the classroom. We fully appreciate its efforts to not just recruit our talented students, but also to invest in building valuable skills and professionalism.